quarterback, you go to bed that night, these plays are scripted. You're going to come out, you're going to take a shot. There you got to show a little restraint. If it's not there and that defense has the awareness they just did, boy, you got to be real careful to not give them an opportunity to do what they just did and make a huge play defensively.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Hurts. That's his back. Here's Barkley. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
Working inside the red zone. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort. So no gain on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. And again, here's Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Jake Elliott on
For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Bigsby with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. That's incomplete left side.
Yeah, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hurts yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Well, we saw those guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if we wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. The group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches.
No touch that.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17. And the Eagles 29.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have it playing. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have it.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your 2nd read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play.
Right,
Right, they're going to throw for it. Got the 1! And he gets in. The 2-point try puts him in front by 1. 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call, Coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating, and now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. We'll cobble together a yard there. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 39. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Great. Hey, easy, 63.
This time it's a passing play. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Buck. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Great, set.
On first down, Hurts. That one was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Hurts trying to get on second down. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They'll air it out on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Finds a man right side. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Trimmer.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pass complete to Goddard. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Offense is set, 1st and 10.
63.
Hurts throwing again. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And now it's 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. It's Hurts once again. Caught near the sideline. This is not going to help their cause. They had a 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Digging deep in the playbook here. This is 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. That's Dotson with a catch out right. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Let's go. Trimmer.
He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Rolling out to his left. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Great.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Hurts on 1st down. As that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach.
Come on, man.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Don't touch.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes them. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Looking to throw. Isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their 1st sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Making the call himself. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner, and the call to go for it pays off.
A gain of 19 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Took off with it again. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. From the red zone now. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a fourth quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
So as we expected, they're lining up to go for two here and a 7-point advantage.
The Eagles will set up for the two.
Hurts looking to throw. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Kickoff for Philadelphia.
Bigsby with the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, run with Barkley. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
That one intended for Jahan Dotson. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Third down and the 11.
He'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's going to push one deep down there. This could decide things. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles make the play that should win them this game. All set to go now from the 35. They're going to pass it here. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Dallas Goddard, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
Eagles 8.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Bigsby with the return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on it. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Oh, no, Brock. Is the cold sweat starting to drip down, running out of the end zone for a safety? I mean, that is just nightmare stuff for a quarterback, right?
Oh, you hate fumbling, you hate throwing interceptions, but that might be the worst of all. Now you join an infamous list of guys that have done what you just did, and you're going to remember it, and your teammates will for the rest of your life.
Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. And I guess they've had enough of this possession. They've got the punter out there on 1st down. And great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He just kept
Stop being a pussy and play.
That's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play. And then all of a sudden, in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately, there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
And no, you're not seeing things wrong, folks. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on 1st down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Buying some time right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's complete inside the 35. And they are all the way into that red zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
He's the keeper here for Hurts. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got 'em beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think I'm better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with Baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think I'm better than men, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Orchard Park. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. From the gun, it's Herbert. First down throw there is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 8.
shotgun now for Herbert. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They do go for it. It's Herbert. That's taken in. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Khalil Mack, multiple time All-Pro. They're on the tackle.
Second and 7.
Throwing on second down. It's out. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll take this one in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Come on. Sit.
Herbert now on first down. Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard mark. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Set. Go.
On first down, Herbert. He's got his tight end, Arande gets in the second. And he will get into the end zone. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be backed up now to start this drive. Play action now, and here's Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he's got Homer. It's complete. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 90
Thank you, nice. I got you.
Down Buffalo. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here's Darius Davis to return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
So after 1, the Bills with the early advantage. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's Hampton. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. They'll go again with Hampton. And he'll get about 5.
This game full of shit.
Here's 2nd and 4. Another run here with Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Hey, Opie. Hey, Ray.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. That one complete to Johnston.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
5-9. Set. 380.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Throwing, Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
The Chargers field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are back within 5.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. To return, here's Ray Davis. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And they're on 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. This one downfield for Kincaid. And this will be incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll be 2nd down.
56, 56.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. Let the defender body this man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. To throw again, it's Allen. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. And he will go all the way. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown, Bills. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdown.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
And the kick is good. So what a finish to this 1st half as they extend the lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. A pass, caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a 1st down.
3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. From the gun, here is Allen. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
17 yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
He's to the 15. And he's going to be brought down. That's good for 27 and a first down.